perfect, but I'm striving.
Men switch and women change, but God don't. I can't stay the same, I'm doing what God wants. Forgive me for some things, break me out these chains, protect me with your flames, and hopefully I remain in your grace, your grace, your grace, your grace. In the past I done made mistakes, but I repented and changed my ways. Men switch and women change, but God don't. I can't stay the same, I'm doing what God wants. Forgive me for some things, break me out these chains, protect me with your flames, and hopefully I remain.
What is up, man? I'm back at you with another update video. Alright, so if you watching these videos back to back, then I don't really need to explain what's going on, right? So if you do come to this video, just go to the last video that says, I don't know, it said like 14,000 floating. Yeah, just follow along, because I've been in this trade since last Thursday, I believe, with NZD, right? Yeah, so this was, yeah, that was Thursday. So we've been in this trade for a good little minute. All right, so while we was in this trade, we also had got in GBP, right? So what happened with GBP USD was I went ahead and got out of this trade before it had got back up here. I had never entered again, right? So I'm about to enter again right now. So it came back up here. I got out like somewhere up in here. I was like, we gonna just wait for it to turn around. So now it's looking like it's gonna turn around. And I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna enter right here with like a small amount, like 0.25% of the, yeah, like 0.25%, and then once it breaks this one, since this is a 30-minute and the hour key level, and that'll be the more powerful breaker structure, that's probably where I put on the rest of the risk. Or I might just simply wait, right, and adjust my stop loss and entry as needed, right? But that's what's going on with GBP. Let's go to odd. Oh yeah, odd went to as well. So this was what I was looking at. I was gonna intraday this, but I was doing something away from the computer and it left without me, so I just like whatever. But that's the thing, like when you trying to switch between strategies or switch between styles, bro, you gotta keep in mind, like I'm keep on saying, keep in mind, if you the type of person who use different styles, like, cause you might be the person that only use one style. Give me 1 minute. All right, so if it cut out again, then it is what it is. But this was an intraday trade. I didn't get into it, like I said, I missed it. Really, it's kind of borderline, could have been a scalp move too, right? So you gotta be quick, and that's the thing, that's the reason why I'm also transitioning back to mainly swinging, all right? Because you can waste your time. I ain't gonna say waste your time, because it depends on the person, but to me, it's a waste of time for me to try to get these incremental moves and possibly lose, you know what I'm saying? Or just be going back and forth, because I wasn't really losing much because of the way I was position sizing, but it was like, I just rather not deal with in and out. I want to just be in the whole move, like one good big move. Like if we go to NZD right here, I had this set up as well, but let's go. So this is more of a longer term move, it's like an intraday. So it's not going as fast as this eye move, which is really like a scalp move, right? So this is kind of more like a scalp move. This is more like intraday, and then this right here was the swing move, right? But I love swing because, like I say, the breaker structures that happen on the swing time frame, which is the 1 hour, because even though I'm on a 30-minute, it's basically still a 1 hour point of structure. So when it breaks that, that's more powerful of a signal, right? And it's also simplistic. I'm only using 3 to 5 confluences in a breaker structure, a reversal, price being aligned with the EMAs, right? Letting me know the most important when I'm swinging is a 250. Now, when I get lower, these other ones mean something too, but the most important when I'm swinging is a 250, so it can just let me know that what trend is it in? It's in a downtrend overall, right? Okay, even up in here, downtrend. It's coming from up, right? It's a downtrend. So it's aligned with the EMA. Just off those 3, I can enter. And then momentum and candlestick patterns, those 2 extra ones I use, but you really only need 3, right? So it's like, it's simple enough to follow. Only thing you gotta be is patient, right? Of course. But let's check out GBP JPY. This is another one that we had got in. We in 2 times on this one. let's go check out. All right, so you see I entered the small amounts on these trades, right? So even though it's going in profit, it's a little small ass amount. But we up to 305,000. We finna be up out of this, man, and get to fade, get back to being funded. Because right before TFT went down, man, I had like 700,000 in funded, right? I had 500,000 that was live, and then I had another 200,000 in phase 2, like literally 2-3% away when what happened. All right, and then after that, I came with this prop firm, but then I was trying to figure out my new concepts, right? Like I was primarily swinging back then, which is like March, January. But I started to want to learn how to intraday, learn how to scalp so I can know how to utilize it in case I needed to, right? So I've now learned that. Now I'm back on swinging. So we really finna get this show on the road, man, because one thing about swinging, bro, you gonna make big bucks because you holding for so long and you ain't gotta do too much. I'm in 2-to-1. Like my wins, my win rate with this is gonna, as high as it can go is 60%. But most of the time I'm gonna win 5 times out of 10. And that's fine with me because all I gotta do is manage my risk, bro. And y'all done seen me do that. If you've been following along with these videos, you've been seeing me manage the risk, you've been seeing me shred stop loss, you've been seeing me get into other positions and looking at other pairs and stuff as the ones that I'm in go into profit, right? So it's really a process, man, but ain't too much more to explain. Like I always say, if you want the breakdown, the full breakdown will be in my free community down below. Get the link, right? And I do a full Zoom call. I do a full breakdown, step by step, pictures and all. So that's pretty much it for this video, man. What else we got? I pretty much think that's it, cause oh yeah, we got this trade too. I'll show y'all this one. Like this is one I missed. All right, so we never got in it for this, but then it was coming down. But at this point, I was already in NZD because if you see, this is Sunday. Right, so we was already in that NZD trade, the New Zealand US dollar, and it was already going in our favor. And I think I had like 2 other positions that was going. So this one kind of just slipped my mind, like it slipped my mind, and it ended up going in my favor. But I just want to show y'all this because then you got to take note of the missed trades that you missed as well. But this just goes to show could have been even in more profit, right? And swing is king, bro. It's king, bro. You only need a few confluences to me. It's king for me. I ain't saying just in general. It's king to me. But it's because it's so simple to follow. Because the thing is, you can learn how to scalp, you can learn how to intraday. But if it's too many moving parts, bro, if it's too many moving parts, everybody's not going to be able to follow all the moving parts. And even if it ain't a lot of moving parts, can you be quick enough? Because different time frames requires you to have a different amount of speed or reaction speed. You feel me? I like swinging because I got all the time in the world, and it allows me to be calm. Like there's no real fluctuations in my emotions when I'm swinging. That's what I noticed from intraday and scalping. It's more fluctuations. But with swinging, it's less fluctuations because not only do I know it better, because I backtested this strategy over 2,500 times, not only do I know it better, but it's like once I'm winning for that day and price been going in my favor for that day, for a whole day and a half, then it's like price is not just going to come back against me in one day, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's not going to do that. Unless it's some crazy ass news that come out. You see this, it kept coming down. Like by the time it didn't got down here, for it to come back up here against me, that's probably gonna take another day and a half. And that give me so much time to just think like, okay, hey, it's doing this, it's forming structure like this. Now what do I wanna do? Do I wanna wait longer or do I wanna go and get out now? Do I wanna trail my stop loss or do I, like, it gives me time to execute, which allows me to make my trades mistake free. And that's the thing. It don't matter if the system, like I always say, it does not matter if the system is 8 out of 10. If once you execute it, you can't perform 8 out of 10 because you making mistakes. All right, but that's pretty much it for this video, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.